thought you wouldn't allow me to do this, Mrs. Haktan. My mother wanted me to start ballet classes. She really insisted on that. But I wanted to take Ebru.
Is there any special reason you chose Ebru?
Maybe the emptiness I've been feeling lately. Money, a new car, I've got everything. But it doesn't matter. None of that is enough to make me feel complete.
It's a good choice. The art of Ebru is an expression of the beauty of God's creations.
We traced Shahin back to this nursing home. He was residing there using a false name. When we got there, he was in the hospital.
If he lived just a minute longer, he could have led us to my daughter. I guess it's God's will.
I know that, Mrs. Haktan. I'm also aware of the seriousness of my illness. You know, I'm not even afraid, Mrs. Haktan. I won't cry. I'll only keep smiling. Please, you smile too. Don't cry for me.
That man, I don't remember his name, but he told us he was Sabri's stepbrother, and he made a small donation to our organization. The receipt should be here somewhere. Here it is. Ragab Guk. That's it. There's also an address here. Work address.
May I have that work address, please?
It looks like it's for a wood shop.
Nihal has leukemia.
Leukemia? You mean cancer? Is Nihal going to... Is she gonna die, Mrs. Haktan?
Mrs. Haktan,
Yes, dear.
there's something I have to tell you.
Of course. What is it? Ali,
Yes, Mrs. Haktan?
the principal is waiting for you.
You know, years ago, I do remember seeing a little girl with Cheyenne.
Tell me, is that the girl? Is that her?
I don't know. It was years ago. It could be her. I asked him many times, but he said she was an orphan.
Then what happened?
He let her go. He told me he gave her to some people.
What people?
He didn't give me a name. He said he gave her to a rich family.
We know that much already. We need more information than that.
Mrs. Haktan, forgive us. We didn't know any better.
What do you think about that?
Maybe we should give them a second chance.
I don't know. Lieutenant, what do you think?
There's only one way. They have to pay back the money they took.
And they'll apologize to their friends one by one.
All right. For now, I won't take you downtown. But I won't go so easy on you next time. Don't forget that. Excuse me.
This is the house.
Yes, according to the address here.
Hi, Suzanne.
You're running a little late.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How may I help you?
We're looking for Nadia.
Who should I say is here?
Halusi. Dr. Halusi Haktan.
Wait right here. Your mother kept telling me about it. I see you taking Ebru art classes. I'm so jealous.
You can sign up for the class, too. I think you'd probably have a really good time.
You learn it first and you can teach me. I've heard about the art of Ebru, but I never knew it was such an interesting form of art.
The secret is with the water. The water is like a mirror. All the beauty and the secrets of the universe take form in the water. And those forms tell us everything there is to know about life. All the things it tells us gives us pleasure and peace.
What are you two conspiring about in here?
We're discussing the art of Ebru. I'm getting tips from my niece.
Did you know that your niece is creating wonderful art?
Mm-hmm.
Shahin had worked for me for a few years. He was doing the accounting. Later, I discovered that he was stealing from me. I fired him on the spot.
Did you ever happen to see a little girl with him?
Actually, Shahin brought a little girl with him to the office one day.
He did?
But that was his own daughter. At least I think it was his own daughter.
Actually, that's not true. His daughter died while I was operating on her. So Shahin kidnapped my daughter to take revenge on me. And now, I'm trying to find out where she is.
I am sorry. I feel terrible I wasn't able to help you.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Have a good night.
You too.
I had high hopes that maybe she was going to answer the door.
We should never lose hope, my dear. With God's help, we will find her.
Kadir found Shahin's previous landlord. Tomorrow I'll have a talk with him.
I'll pray for you, for our daughter, and for Nihal.
Who's Nihal?
She's a student of mine. She has leukemia. She's such a beautiful, positive girl.
Sweetie, aren't you sleeping yet? I'm not sleepy. I'm thinking. I'm thinking about how incredibly valuable our health is. I realize now how important it is to be able to run and breathe. Everyone must appreciate the health that God gave them. Just to be able to walk, even take a single step. Being able to breathe and being healthy are the most beautiful things. Because God gave us all of that, and it's so invaluable.
We tend to realize all these values only when we're about to lose them, but with God's help, you'll gain your health back, Nihal. And that's all I care about. Speaking of, it's time to take your medicine.
Actually, the best medicine is all around us. In the sky, in the green fields, in the land and in the wind. It's everywhere.
I've graded your exams. Overall, they're good. I'll hand them out to you at the end of class.
Can you let us know our grades now, Mrs. Haktan?
Please, don't make us
Please,
wait.
tell us our grades, ma'am.
Come on, we can't stand it
Oh,
anymore.
it isn't fair. Come on.
Mrs. Haktan, please let us know our grades now.
All in good time. Before we do anything else, we're going to discuss what the correct answers were. After that, I'll hand back your exams. That way, you'll understand why you got the grade you did.
Mrs. Haktan, at least let me know my grade.
Certainly.
Yeah, you're the best.
At the end of class, Hassan.
This is so not fair.
This school is your last chance, Tylon. No matter what, behave yourself here. Don't get me in trouble with your attitude.
All right, Dad.
Every week I'll deposit your allowance in your bank account. The only thing I want from you is to finish school. You should already be in college. You gotta toe the line.
All right, I will.
No fighting. No hanging out with the bad element. You will get a good education here.
All right, I get it.
Good. Hello.
Who are you? Get out!
Beg your pardon?
I never allow anyone to come into my office without knocking first. Do you understand me? It is against my principles and our school rules.
You can't be serious.
Come in again. Come in. What do you want?
We spoke with you on the phone yesterday, ma'am.
Principal.
Principal. This is my son, Tylan. I had him transferred to this school.
Tylan Demir, yes, his file is here. It says he broke his friend's nose while fighting. No one pressed charges, but he was expelled from school. He showed disrespect toward his teachers, was expelled from school again, got caught while smoking cigarettes. His grades are low. Should I continue?
But Principal.
I'm not finished. Your son is not the kind of student we usually accept at this school. But we're willing to give him one last chance.
Thank you very much.
My philosophy of education is based on discipline. Tylan has to follow the rules here, or he'll be kicked out of this school as well. The decision is his to make. Good morning.
Hello, Mrs. Soraya.
This is our new student, Tylan, and his father.
Nice to meet you.
How do you do?
Tylan will be in your class. I have read his file. He has had some problems at his previous school, like getting into fights, having bad attitudes toward his teachers. We're hoping we won't be experiencing those problems here.
I'd like to introduce your new classmate, Tylan, who transferred here from another school. I hope we'll all become friends, so let's give Tylan a warm welcome and make him feel comfortable.
Welcome, Tylan.
How you doing,
Nice to meet you,
Tylan? Welcome to our school, Tylan.
Let's find a seat for him, shall we?
There's an open seat over here, ma'am.
There you go. You can take that seat, Tylan.
Hey, nice to meet you.
How you doing, man?
I can't recall. Once he brought a little girl here, 10, maybe 15 years ago.
That's it. That's probably my daughter. Please try to remember. Shahin gave my daughter to a rich family, and now I'm looking for them.
After that, I've never seen her around. I really want to help you, but that's all I can remember. I'm very sorry.
I see. Thanks. There must be some clue, some way I can find her, but I don't know where else to look.
Shahin left suddenly without paying the rent he owes me. I put all his furniture and belongings in the basement. For years, I've never touched them. Come and take a look at them. Maybe you can find something. Some clue, perhaps?
Oh, he's been sent to another school. Isn't that quaint?
That doesn't matter. No matter what, he ain't getting away from us.
Hey, Tylan! What are you doing here? Why'd you come here? What do you mean, why'd we come here? We wanted to see you, Tylan.
Why don't you guys just leave me alone? I got in trouble with my old man because of you.
I almost got kicked out of school. Hey, we were a good team in the old days. You were making money, and so were we.
I didn't know the telephones you gave me to sell were stolen. Come on, pal. Did you really think they came out of thin air?
From now on, I'm out. You can't trick me anymore. Listen to me. We aren't playing games here. We got new merchandise, and you're gonna sell them. And we'll share it 50-50.
Let go of me.
Oh, don't get upset. It's not good for your health. Look, you're a student, and we're not. I mean, if we fight, you lose.
Listen, the phones were just the beginning. We got lots more merchandise coming down.
Well, you can count me out. Listen, you don't even know what it means to cross us, do you? If you know what's good for you, you'll do exactly what we tell you.
You guys don't scare me. You better listen, or you'll regret it.
Whatever.
We're not messing around with you, Tylon.
Are those friends of yours?
Kinda.
Tylon, they look a little old to be hanging around a high school. Be careful. I wouldn't want you to get in trouble.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself, Mrs. Haktan.
You heard your father and the principal. You cannot make a mistake here, Tylon. Make just one mistake and you'll be kicked out of here, remember? If you have any problems, I'd like to help you.
I don't like teachers nosing around in my business, all right?
This place is all covered with spider webs.
As I mentioned to you, I haven't been down in this basement for years.
Could you hold that for me?
Okay. Who's going to summarize for me the themes we've been talking about? Tylon, you tell us.
I didn't raise my hand.
That's all right. I want to hear your answer. Come up to the front of the class, please. We're waiting for you.
I wasn't listening to you, Mrs. Haktan.
You weren't listening.
That's right, I wasn't listening. I had my mind on other things while you were talking.
If you keep that attitude, you can't stay in this school, Tylon. Do you understand me? Answer my question. Do you understand me?
Leave me alone, all right?
What's wrong with you?
What is going on? I was passing by the classroom and I heard something break. What is the meaning of all this?
It was an accident.
An accident? What do you mean an accident? Look at all this broken glass.
It was a vase I broke by accident. It was my fault. I dropped it.
I expect you to be more careful.
Of course I will.
Thank you, Mrs. Haktan.
Ahmet, call the janitor to clean up this glass.
Oh my god, are you serious?
That's crazy. Hey, Funda.
Hey, you guys.
I went to visit Nihal this morning.
How's she doing?
She keeps smiling. It's as if her condition isn't affecting her attitude at all. Her spirits are high.
I'm praying for her.
Me too.
Let's go.
Thank you, Harriet. You shouldn't have.
I picked those flowers up from our garden. The ones you helped me plant. You pulled out the weeds with your own hands.
It was my pleasure helping you, Harriet.
You did a lot for me many times over. When I hurt my back, you brought me food for 2 months, and you even cleaned my house.
I did all that with pleasure. I enjoyed it.
It's my turn to take care of you now, and to show you how much you've always meant to me. And with God's will, I'll help you get your health back.
I really appreciate that, Harriet.
Don't ever feel sad for your daughter, my dear. Your daughter is getting every single person's prayers in the whole neighborhood. Sickness and health are both from God. We're all praying for your daughter's health.
Mrs. Haktan, I'm terribly sorry. Somehow I couldn't control my temper. You didn't turn me in. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
Do you want me to accept your apology, Tylon?
Excuse me?
I have some questions for you, and I'd like you to answer them honestly.
Notebook. A notebook. Shahin's notebook.
My father and mother are separated. I've been living with my father.
That must be hard.
My mother lives in Izmir. I don't get to see her often, and I can't seem to get along with my stepmother. I really don't enjoy going home and living in the same house with her. Sometimes I just want to break everything I can get my hands on.
Just like what you did in class. Your anger in that moment wasn't about me, was it? It was a reflection of your anger at home.
That's right.
Don't you share your problems with your father?
My father doesn't talk to me very much. He only gives me my allowance. He always makes sure I have enough money. I call him a wallet father. He's only good for money, just like an ATM machine.
Don't you think that's a little harsh to say about your family?
I don't have a family. I do, but I don't. You understand?
I understand.
Yeah, well, there's nothing you can do for me.
Tylon. What about those 2 men you were talking to?
Oh, never mind them.
You really have to believe that I can help you, Tylon. Don't forget that, please.
Okay, I won't.
Here. This is my cell phone number. All of my students have it. You should too. You can call me for anything.
Thanks, Miss Haktan.
It's only a notebook. That's all I could find.
We'll search every name and address in this notebook. There are plenty of names and addresses in here. Phone numbers could have changed. We gotta find out the new numbers.
Just leave it to me. I'll contact them all.
Okay, I'll register them and then I'll give you a complete list.
All right.
Good.
See you later.
Take care.
We're having our class picture taken tomorrow morning, so everyone should be at school a little early.
Oh, I like getting here early.
Didn't we have our class pictures taken last year?
We take a new one every year. Class pictures give us the best memories. Now come on, you knew about this over a month ago. Looks like some of you have already forgotten.
We're only concentrating on our studies.
I haven't forgotten about
I
it.
kept dreaming about this all the time.
Yeah, right.
I'm telling you, man, we should bust him up good. We're only gonna warn him for now. Let's go.
Are you out of your mind? What do you think you're doing?
Next time, we won't stop for you. Just wanted to let you know. Boss is expecting an answer by tomorrow morning.
Get out of here.
It's your funeral. We'll see you again. Drive.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I'm glad to see you're looking so good, sweetheart.
I remember the old days, Mrs. Haktan. We only appreciate our health when we don't have it anymore. Actually, health is the most important blessing God gives us. I want to get out into the world and let everyone know about that. I want to tell everyone what an incredibly beautiful gift it is to be healthy. I don't worry too much about my condition. It teaches me about life.
Life?
Life is a bridge, Mrs. Haktan. A bridge covered with magnificent miracles. A bridge to take all of us to the eternal beauty. It's a path that brings everyone to the most beautiful place. Aren't we getting our class pictures taken tomorrow?
Oh, your friends didn't remember that, but you did.
How can I forget? I could never forget.
Are you taking your medicine on time?
Yes, my mother gives it to me right on time.
We're all expecting you to get well and come back to us as soon as possible, Nihal. Take care, sweetheart.
I love you all, Mrs. Haktan.
We love you too, Nihal.
All these years pass so quickly. Yesterday she was a baby. Now she's a young woman.
Suzanne, I know you don't like to hear it, but Funda is not your daughter.
Why is that so important? I'm the one who raised her. When she got sick, I'm the one who stood by her all night.
I don't mean to make you sad or upset, but one day when Funda's real family shows up at the door, I don't want you to be disappointed.
I won't, because I'm Funda's family.
Whatever you believe is the truth, she's not your daughter, Suzanne.
She is my daughter, and I think it's time you left. You're breaking my heart.
Suzanne, I don't want you to get hurt. Can't you understand that? I don't want you to believe in something that isn't true.
Let's just drop it. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Did you find anything that could help us today, honey?
I found an old notebook of Shahin's. There are phone numbers in it.
We should start calling them, shouldn't we?
I'll call them, but the numbers are old. Kadir is checking them out.
I know this will lead us to her. We have to persevere, Halusi.
I feel like I'm getting closer to our daughter every day. I really feel that way, Sevgi.
Me too. I feel that deep in my heart. I've never lost hope that we will find her, my dear.
This design is like a river. It streams like a waterfall.
All rivers flow downward.
It looks like an ocean.
Rivers flow into oceans. They find their way into oceans.
It's like the love in our hearts finding its owner.
Exactly.
Good morning, buddy. We brought you some merchandise. And you're gonna sell it.
No. My answer's still no.
It's up to you.
Let's get out of here.
Is everybody here?
Yes,
Yeah,
Mrs.
we're all
Haktan.
here.
We're all here except Nihal.
With God's help, she'll be better soon, and then we can get our picture taken again. All right, everybody, here we go.
Look who's coming, Mrs. Haktan.
Nihal, you made it. I can't believe it.
All right, Nihal's
Welcome back, Nihal.
She looks really good, doesn't she?
Nihal, sweetheart.
I couldn't stop her, Mrs. Haktan. She didn't listen to me.
I wanted to be in the picture, Mrs. Haktan. I wanted to be with all of my friends.
Good. Come here. That's it. Over here. Nihal, what is it? What happened? Oh my God! Grab her legs. Come on, help me.
God, baby.
That's it.
I begged her not to leave the house. I didn't want her to get tired. I begged her.
It's all right.
My baby.
Oh, it's okay. It's going to be okay.
Tylan!
You've got your answer. Get out of here now.
Listen to me. Today you won't be going home feeling so well. So you better call an ambulance. Understand?
Doctor, how's my Nihal, doctor?
How can I put this? She's in intensive care right now. Her condition doesn't look so bright. I'm sorry.
All we can do now is wait and pray for her. I'm sure God is watching over her.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with us. I'll stay with her here. I don't want to take any more of your time.
Oh, don't be silly. It's my pleasure. Excuse me. Hello?
Mrs. Haktan, you said I could call you if I had a problem.
I'm listening, Tylan. What's going on?
I was in the front yard, Mrs. Haktan. You know those two guys? The ones you saw? They're threatening me.
They're threatening me with a knife. If I leave school, I'm gonna get in a fight with them, and I'll get in trouble.
No! Don't leave the school grounds. Let the principal know about this immediately. I'll call the police. You go upstairs and find the principal. I'm on my way there.
All right, Mrs. Haktan.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Of course.
Excuse me, ma'am.
What do you think you're doing? Didn't I tell you to knock on the door?
But I have
Get out! I demand you show me some respect. Leave here at once.
No one listens to me, no one cares about me, no one wants to understand me, no one! Those punks aren't gonna push me around anymore.
He looks mad.
Hello?
Kadir.
Oh, hi, Sevgi.
Kadir, I need your help. One of my students just called me. He needs help. He's being threatened in front of the school.
I'm in the area. Don't worry, Sevgi. I'll be right there.
He thinks he can take us.
Hold it there, you. I've been waiting a long time for this. Here's a little parting gift. Come on, let's. Whoa! Get out! Come on, let's go!
Stop!
Go.
Police!
Come on!
Help him, he's wounded.
What happened?
Oh my
Call
God,
an
what
ambulance.
happened?
Tyrone,
Are you
all
okay?
right. What happened here? Are you okay? What happened?
You want me to turn right here?
Right here. Please hurry.
Stop!
Hurry up! Come on! Hurry up!
Stop!
What should we do, guys?
We need to call an ambulance. He's losing way too much
Call
blood.
an ambulance. I'll go call an ambulance.
Tylon, didn't I tell you
pressure
not to
on
leave
him.
the school grounds? Look at you. What's happened?
Come on! Hurry up!
All right, easy. Okay, it's gonna be all right, man. Don't worry. Just take it easy. Just slow.
Okay, be careful.
Stop! Whoa! Hey, drop the knife! I said drop it! Against the wall. Both of you. Spread them.
Doesn't anyone knock anymore?
Tylon, my new student, did he come here looking for help from you?
Yes, he was here, but I told him to get out.
You did what? You didn't listen to him?
He didn't knock on the door. That's why I told him he couldn't come in. I told him to leave.
Tylon was stabbed today because you couldn't be bothered to listen to him. If you had just listened to him, he wouldn't be in the hospital now.
You were such a cute little girl.
Aren't I still a cute girl?
You're cuter now than ever.
I made 2 Ebru paintings today. I'm gonna give one to my teacher.
Nothing for your auntage, lol.
Of course. The other one is for my favorite aunt.
We checked all the numbers. These are the new numbers. We gotta call each one of them.
First thing in the morning, I'll call each and every one. With any luck, one of these phone numbers will reunite me with my daughter.
Hopefully.
I'm glad you're going to be all right. But this should be a lesson to you, Tylon. You can't afford to get mixed up with people like that.
Actually, I haven't been friends with them for months. They just kept bugging me.
If you had told me about this earlier, I would have been able to help you. We could have avoided all of this.
I'll be right back, Mom.
All right, Funda. Say hi to your teacher.
Those guys had a rap sheet a mile long.
I'm glad you were able to catch them.
If I'd gotten there earlier, I could have stopped them from stabbing him. But it was all over when I got there.
Mom, one of your students is here.
Oh, Funda, what a surprise.
How are you?
Where's your mom?
I came here on my own. I brought you a present.
Oh,
Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
how are you? Hello.
How are you?
that's wonderful. Thank you. You know, I also did some
It's
painting
great
when
to
I
hear
was
that.
a student. Come upstairs. I have a present for you. I hope you're going to like it. I'll be right back.
Okay, Mrs. Haktan. What? What?